So I'm here sitting on the couch at home, and I thought it might be useful to talk about stress, given, hey, that's probably what you're on the website for. So what do we do if stress has come into our life? Now, it may be that you're experiencing low stress, high stress, medium stress, it doesn't really matter. But the key thing is that there's three things you really need to think about when it comes to trying to reduce your stress at work or at home, manage it, and ultimately overcome it. The first thing is that we need to establish self-awareness around how stress is affecting us. It might seem obvious and it might seem like the first thing that anyone would do, but there's many people I speak to who kind of have some awareness that they're experiencing stress, but they have no idea what the causes are. It's not until we sit down and talk about it that they can start to unravel it and go, oh yeah, okay, I can see some patterns in my life, perhaps that have been happening for a while that might be causing the stress. If we understand what the causes are, then we're able to accept it, and that's the important first step, to accept the reality of the situation, so you're then in a powerful position to go and make real change. The second thing we need to look at is understanding. We need to understand how the stress response works. The stress response is that flight or fight response you might have heard of that kicks in when we sense that there's some sort of danger. The problem with stress, there isn't actually always immediate danger around us. We might be triggered as a result of a thought, a worrying thought about something that might happen in the future, or a thought about the past. If we understand what happens when the stress response is activated, we can start to see that when the physical symptoms come on that are unpleasant, they start to lead our thinking astray. So we might start to ruminate, think negatively, or worry more than we should because our thinking is being fueled by these physical symptoms. Once we start to understand this mechanism, again, we're on the path to reducing our stress and managing it much better. The third thing we need to look at is change, because change is one of the hardest things to implement when we're trying to eradicate stress from our life. You just have to think of the New Year's resolutions that come around every year, and even with the best intention, you may have done some of this yourself, it's very difficult to implement the changes we want. So when we're trying to make the changes we want in our life, there always comes a choice point. A choice point is that critical moment when you might be in a stressful situation and you have a choice. Do you let your mind go down the path of negative thinking, worry, and rumination? Or have you learnt the tools and got the experiences whereby you can make different, more positive choices? If you're able to use these tools to make the positive choices, then you're fundamentally changing your relationship with stress, and you're in a position to really make those positive changes you want in your life. So that covers the main three elements that I always recommend people focus on if they're looking to reduce stress in their life. Now, the 5-part program I've developed for my stress management workshops covers off all these elements. But in addition, I've included 2 follow-up group coaching sessions that I host online and are facilitated by me. This is because we've all probably been to training and workshops that might have really resonated at the time, but when you leave the workshop, often it's really hard to implement the changes you want because there's no accountability, or you just get busy and life takes over. The follow-up coaching sessions are therefore designed to help you or give you time to implement the personalised stress management plans you create in the workshop, but also give you a chance to follow up, ask questions to help keep you on track. And this is the best way I find that clients of mine then make sustainable change that really works in their life. If you have any questions on anything I've said in the video, please don't hesitate to reach out and contact me. And please take a look at the workshop page and download the full workshop outline if you want to know more information. Hope to see you very soon. Thanks for watching.